Coming up on the episode this week, we are setting up the most realistic flight modes for the FPV RC Wingsuit, the MkIII, in preparation for flight, and the episode starts right now. Okay, so here we are on the bench with the MkIII FPV RC Wingsuit behind us.
Yes, and we're going to be jumping into setting up modes on the go.
That's right, so we've got some, mixes and stuff to do. So 3 main modes to work on. One is glide, the second one is undershoot, and the third one is possibly a tracking mode.
Yeah.
Not sure where exactly we'll use it, but it just sounds cool.
Yeah, tracking mode, tuck it in and go for speed. So that's the plan. Let's get it done. Let's jump into it.
Okay, so since we upgraded the servos on the last episode, we'll undo the linkages, that way it's all set when we go to turn it on. Wish us luck. Okay, it's plugged in and press the safety switch. Okay, I've got linkage, connection. Okay.
What's that movement? Yeah, it's moving.
Which one's that one down?
That one. That's this one.
Is that right?
Yeah, just one at a time.
Okay, so we need to fix that. So we need to reverse that one. Okay.
Parachute release.
Parachute deployed.
It's a little bit, maybe come back a little here on that one. It's a little less.
Parachute
But it's not touching that wheel. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to clip those back in, so that way we get that horizontal, right? Okay. Is that about straight with yours?
Should be about straight, maybe a little higher. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Okay, so we'll try it again, don't we?
Just so. Okay, so powering on.
telemetry.
Okay, so we've got FPV feed coming through.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
It's on there. That's good. Nice, good stuff. We'll just see how the arms work, I guess, in that mode.
So the moment that's coming up and left, that's a bit strange.
I mean, it's cool.
Not quite right, but really we want, when we go left, we want the other hand to come up as well, so we need to add that in somehow.
Okay.
And that one needs to be reversed. Okay, we're just going to change these ailerons from negative 100 weight to the opposite. That way we should be able to get
in the right direction.
And on the outputs we're going to change the max.
Okay, so we've got some flight modes, specifically 3. How we're going to go about them and what's the sort of approach?
Okay, so to be very accurate to what wingsuiters do, is the first mode will be flying mode.
That's right. So as it is set up currently, his arms are effectively like he is now, and what will happen is, say he wants to go left, what will happen is his left arm will dip and then he'll roll that way, right?
Yes.
But the other one stays stationary. And that's fine, but we want to see if we can get more realistic. So what we want effectively is, as the left one dips,
The other one
raises.
Okay, so we're going to go and plug it back in. Oh, here we go. There's a bit more like it. So to the right.
That's better, right?
Right. Left. Yes, that's good.
Much better. That's cool.
Okay, now we're going to go and check to see if these elevators have been changed around. So when it pulls up, it should pull up.
Yeah, it's better. Okay, so now we're going to do the next mode setting. So now we want to see what happens when we change it into the other mode, the parachute mode.
And then the switch.
Okay, did they rotate the right way? Let's have a look. Yes, they did. Are they rotated even?
Pretty even. Okay, so the same controls. So that's a bit strange. So that would need to be changed.
That has to be limited, right? On that.
Yes, because the suit only goes so far. So what we would want is the suit to go there. We can't have the arm coming up, otherwise it'll rip itself out of the suit. Don't really need that just yet. Okay, so here we are on the mixers page, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and set up dual rates. So I guess the first answer is, what is dual rates? Dual rates is
Dual.
Dual. There you go. So it's
Not
just,
dual,
just
not dual.
Dual to the death, is it? Or is it Jill? J-I-L-L. Do we know a Jill? Yes, good person. Yes. So there you go. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is setting up dual rates. So when we go into this next mode, which is the parachute mode, we want the arms to come back and not go past the suit. So otherwise he'll pop out the suit and just like Hulk Hogan, we don't really want that in this case. He's not quite ready for that sort of reveal on the WWE circuit. So what we do is we'll come back, and the plan is to have dual rates to set that up.
That's right, so you're going to need to add an offset to add the center point, and then add the dual rates to
Welcome to the HI Racing Show, and we are your hosts. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard, and thanks so much for joining out on the Wingsuit series. This is the Mark II.
Yeah, so if you haven't done already, make sure you give this video the thumbs up, share and subscribe, and make sure you check out all the series so far.
That's right, so quite an extensive series, and of course this is the most realistic design that we've come up with. He's got a wingsuit design, he's got air pockets, he's got a parachute with a drogue chute, and that's what we're doing. And of course this particular episode is all about making those flight modes
realistic.
Yes, glide, parachute, and braking. It's all happening on the episode, and it was all inspired right back at the very beginning.
Yeah, so we went right back to the beginning. We started with the FPV RC MkII edition, and it was pretty much a lightweight 3D printed frame covered in a fabric body, and then it came this design as well as the Mark III and also the Jetpack Man.
Okay, so the Mark II has been developed since we talked to some of the best wingsuiters around the world on our live stream series. So that's what inspired this particular design.
Yeah, so very cool. So let's carry on with the story. And I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard, and let's get into it.
And 3, 2, 1, go! HI Racing, Racing, yeah! Okay, so here we are in the mixers page, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding it all on the switch. So when it hits this position,
Cruise mode.
it's going to go into the parachute mode, and we're going to add a weight of 30 and an offset of 50. We haven't confirmed those numbers yet because we haven't tested it, but that's what it's looking like in the transmitter. And we're just looking at this left arm. The right arm we haven't changed yet. So should we go and test it? Okay, applying power. We will flick it into this top mode as the switch goes up.
Cruise mode.
Okay, and so there you go. So his arms drop down, so he can only move a little bit, and that's what we want. He's not going to rip out of his clothes. There you go. So
His guns aren't too big.
his guns aren't too big. There you go. So
Speed mode. Fixed weight.
okay, so there you go. So now we're going to go and do is try and do the same thing on the other arm. Okay, so we made the adjustments we think is correct to the right arm now. Let's go and see what we can do.
Speed mode. Cruise mode.
Okay, that's wrong.
Okay, straight away I know it's wrong.
So we have to redo that.
Yeah.
Wrong direction.
I'll go the other way. Okay.
Do it the other way, do it.
Come on, Harry, come on, focus, focus, focus.
Parachute mode now.
Cruise mode.
How's that look?
Yeah, much better. It's nearly in the tracking mode too, isn't it?
Cruise mode.
Does that look even to you? I think that's about right.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
So we'd have to put the suit on to really define it. Maybe we could get a bit more out of the suit. But nonetheless. What do you think?
Looks pretty good.
If you pulled down on the right hand shoot, that would make it turn to the right,
So
wouldn't
push
it?
to the right. Yeah.
And the other one would come up. And the vice versa.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I think that might be enough travel.
Okay, so we need a canopy brake mode, so pull both chutes, right? So we're gonna have to do some fancy thinking to come up with that. So effectively so at the moment we've got flight mode. So flight mode, you know, left and right. Flight mode, and then we've got a parachute steering mode, which he rotates down, parachute steering mode, and then of course we want him to be able to grab his arms and go like this and pull the canopy arms into a flare position right at the last point. So that might double as a collapse mode, but we'll see how it is. But nonetheless, he's going to grab those things and pull them in like that. So you might have to like toggle it as a switch, but it could be kind of cool. So yes, it's an interesting modes happening here. I guess we'll dive into the transmitter and see if we can make that happen. Switch we're going to add as, is it the switch? No.
Flaps full.
That's the one.
That's the one. So that's our braking. So what do you know? So you're going to brake.
Yeah,
you got
okay.
that. Brake.
Flaps full.
That's the plan.
Brake.
Flaps full.
Brake.
Flaps full.
And then offset of, we'll try what? -70, you reckon? So there you go. Some interesting things going on there.
Flaps full. Flaps full.
Yeah, there we go.
Flaps full. Flaps full.
So we think we've got the left arm we want it, so we're going to attempt to do the right arm.
Flaps full. Flaps full.
That's right.
Looks cool from my angle.
Under canopy and you'll be steering away and you go, oh, I want to brake.
Flaps full. Flaps full.
So that seems to work.
Fixed wing.
Okay, so we're going to just do another little test. I've done another configuration for, because when he changes between modes, it's quite aggressive, right?
He goes snap, 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 snaps into position, which is cool, but with the suit on, you want to slow that down a bit.
Speed mode. Fixed wing.
And then it went down, then rolled down.
Bizarre.
Okay, so we've added a delay of a second for these guys. We'll try again. So in theory what should happen is it should rotate and then the arms should come in. And if it does that, we're good. Yes, look at that. And now we're brake mode. So we're gonna hit brake mode.
Flaps full. Flaps full.
And you rotate back to flight mode.
Fixed wing.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah! Yeah!
We're looking pretty good on the shoulders, the guns, as it were, and now we're going to just
Focus on the elevator, right? His feet.
That's what we want to work on there, and we're just looking at this to see how much turbo we've got. Now, you kind of really want it to be back here, right?
And now we're going to go and test it. And then we go up, go down.
So we're just putting this guy back together and trying out the suit in this new configuration for the very first time. Yeah, it's been velcroed in on previous episodes and all the sewing and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, so the moment of truth has arrived. Time to power it on.
Telemetry recovered.
There you go. Just a little bit up. We can do the elevator. Look at that. Here's the elevator. That's working. Okay, so left. Yes. Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Oh. Okay, FPV's going through. That means it's coming out of here.
That's actually really cool, eh? Look at that.
Coming out of there. So that's good.
3, 2, 1. Changing modes. Whoa! Woohoo!
Cool.
So he's under canopy, so he's vertical. He'd be set up.
Or tracking mode. One or the other.
We are one of the two. So right hand. Like that. Left hand.
Cool.
That's so cool, man.
Okay, cool. And can I do the braking system?
Yeah. Okay. Braking.
Flaps full. Flaps.
We might need to add a little bit more, but that's showing that it's working.
Flaps full.
So we might have to add a little bit more on the tune, but it's pretty good. Okay.
Okay. So moment of truth.
Can I go back?
Can I go back into the flight mode? 3, 2, 1.
Fixed wing.
It can. And then do we have movement still? So look. We do. Yahoo! Yes. Okay. And with that, back to H&R Drone Racing HQ.
A dream that wakes up.
thanks so much for tuning into this exciting episode, and this was the final installment of all the electronics before flight.
That's right, so all systems are go, as they say on Thunderbirds, and this guy, he is looking the part, isn't he?
He's looking very cool, very realistic, hyper realistic if you will, and now we can do all the actions and movements that will be expected of it in flight. So make sure you tune in for all that coming up. And that was what all the comments was about, wasn't it?
Everybody seemed to like the realistic design. The aspect, of course, is Harry design, 3D scanned. So yeah, you can't more realistic there. And of course now the articulation, flight modes, and movement are all working as human-like as we can at this point in the stage of the game.
Yes, and the other comments were all about when are we going to send it?
Okay, so we've done a lot of progress so far in this project. We've gone from design, we've gone from assembly, we just ticked off the final preparations for flight, and then of course now we're jumping into the world of flight testing. So when you see this guy, we'll be diving into that section.
Yeah, so very cool, so make sure you stick around for all that. And saying that, moving on to the next segment.
The movie of the week.
And the movie of the week is Upgrade. Very cool movie, and something bad happens to the main character, and then he is upgraded to the super version.
There's nothing quite like shooting weapons like guns and bullets out of your hands, so there you go.
So make sure you check it out, very cool.
We didn't actually look at the parachute.
All set up on a switch, so when you click that parachute button, he will be deploy and it will open up. The drogue chute will come out.
Drogue chute, so there you go. So he pops out, opens up, and then pull the main chute release, which comes up.
Whoa, there it is.
Into the world of parachuting, and there you go. He is, yes, he is very cool.
And the parachute itself at the top is just like the real ones.
It's multi-layered,
closed cell system, so just like the real thing, trying to be the most realistic as we could when we sewed that together. So there you go, and moving on to the next segment on the show.
Okay, final thoughts.
Yeah, so there you go. So thanks very much for tuning into this exciting series. We appreciate you very much. You can follow us on all socials, including live streams, which we do quite a lot these days.
Yes.
And on Patreon and
Discord,
and there you go.
And I think TikTok,
etc., etc. So all those ones.
Facebook.
So let's get into next week's episode. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard, and we'll see each other in the next one. This is an exciting series, and we'll kind of keep at it.
There you go. So here we go into next week. And 3, 2, 1, go! H-Outdoor Racing, H-Outdoor Racing, H-Outdoor Racing.
Yeah!